Hi everyone, today I'm going to be finishing off my long skinny journal. I've added in a whole heap of pockets just using that leftover 4-inch or 3-inch strip, and I've just sewn it on. So here's an example on this piece. So I've got plenty of room to put things in those pockets, and I want to finish it off. So what I want to do is, this one's all right because I can still write on that, but there are other pieces like this one where, you know, I don't really like that you can see that stitching too much on the back. So what I thought I wanted to do was I will put in another pocket. This time I'm going to glue it, not stitch it, but I am going to cut that notch so that it hides that stitching. I think that that will look quite good that way. Just put some ink on the edges of this piece. So I've got a pocket there now as well. Pockets everywhere actually. And I just wanted to check these other ones. I fixed this. I sewed the edge of it. I fixed up my sewing machine, obviously, after it went all crazy yesterday. And I need to put some other pages in here now. These are the ones that I created yesterday. I haven't yet put them through the book, but I think I may add some more tuck spots and things in here. Let's see what I want to do. I could put a little spot like that in that you can tuck something into. I might just leave it though. I'm not sure what I want to do with that yet. Okay. And between the pages I'm going to put these. And I'm going to put both. Even there's 2 layers in here. On most of them they've got 2 layers, but I want to put both of them in. And then I'll be stitching it together so that we've got a nice journal all ready for listing, making heaps of lists. I need to cut that one down, it's a bit too long, but I think that it's looking quite good at the moment. You can see all the pockets and flips and flops I've got in here. This one I've folded out, and then over here I've put this pocket as well as new, and I think that's pretty good little size. It's actually quite thick now, and I need to just cut this one down and then sew it together. I'm wondering if I should do a 5-hole pamphlet stitch on this one. Well, 3 should be fine. Yeah, no, I'll just do a 3-hole on it. And the thread I'm using is the cream waxed thread today. I thought the cream would match quite well. Then I'm going to go down about the same distance from the end here. And hopefully I've got all those up the right way. I'll just cross-check them and make sure that I have, because otherwise I have to take the whole thing apart and do it again. That wouldn't be very good at this point, because I never thought to check. Okay, they're all up the right way, so that's a good thing. And then I will double this over. I won't cut it, I'm just going to double it over and tie it up. I think that's quite a cute little journal, and I really love the colours of it. And now I wanted to just do a little few more enhancements to it while I've got it here. I need some pockets and things to go in the actual journal itself, and part of what I could use are these leftovers. So when I cut the papers down, I had some which were too long, and obviously they are, I need to use them. They could go in the bin, but I don't really want to get rid of them. They're so lovely. Some of them are really old and you can see all the patina around them. So I thought instead of ditching them and putting them in the bin, I could just tuck them in, but I am actually going to have to fold that because it's not quite going to fit if I don't. And if I fold it up this way and tuck it in, and then I can just keep on sort of doing that into the spots where I think that it would look quite nice. There's a piece here. And again, that's probably going to fit into that one actually. Yes, so that's going to fit in there, so I'll just leave that in there. And I've got a few others. I'm not quite sure whether they are on the table here, but I'll grab some more embellishments because I do want to put some more things in here. I've pulled out my tub of pre-made embellishments, and I'm finding things that will go into the journal. For example, I can put this tag in here. And I've got one in there already, so let's find a spot for some other things. Let's see. I've got the long things that are here. These are the ones that I thought might fit in this long pocket. So I'm just going to see if that actually will fit in there. Yeah, it will. It's going to come up above it, but I don't mind that because there's no ribbon or anything there that it's actually going to interfere with. And in fact, if I wanted to, I could just trim that off a little. That's better, so that it actually looks a bit like it's meant to be rather than sticking up a little bit higher. So they're just little embellishment cards, and I could actually cover the back of those with some paper to create them into a journaling spot. And that's another idea, so I might actually do that. And I have a fair few of those types of things from memory. There's also things like this, that's a bit wide. It's probably this is made from a stamp packaging, and I have videos on how I've made all this stuff, so if you go back and have a look, you'll find plenty of videos showing you how these got made. I quite like that. Yeah, I put that one in there. And just make sure I've got that on the wrong side, on the right side I mean. I don't want to put it on the wrong side and have it be stuck down so I can't put anything in it. I'll just wait till that dries and then I'll put something in there as well. Seeing what else I've got that's long and skinny. I've got this. That's long and skinny. I don't know which way up I want that. I'm not sure that it blends. That orange is a bit too bright for me. So I think I'll have to keep on digging and see what else I can find. Oh, here's a little tag. Fits perfectly. There you go. That can go in there. So you can see that it'll take a lot of stuff. I can even make some different tags if I wanted to. I could make some plain tags and put into the different pockets, but it certainly is going to take a lot of things. So I think that's quite a good journal to get out of 6 pieces of cardstock and 2 pieces of plain cardstock. So I used 8 altogether and some old papers that I happen to have. It's a pretty good way to use things. See, now I've got a nice surface there to write on. And if you put something in these outside ones, they will stay. And see, I can even see that I've got that notch there to pull that out. So I think that's all for now. I just think I've done as much as I want to do on this one, and I've produced something that I'm really happy with, and hopefully you too will find some papers to follow along and create your own list journal. This is Deborah. Thanks for watching. Cheers.